Have you ever walked through a dimly lit museum after hours when the crowds have cleared and silence fills the halls? There's something hauntingly beautiful about these spaces when they're empty. Let me tell you about an experience I had one evening while working as a museum curator. It was just past closing time, and I was doing my final rounds in the modern art wing. The setting sun cast long shadows through the skylights, making the sculptures appear almost alive. That's when I first heard it. A soft whisper, barely audible, like someone sharing a secret. At first, I dismissed it as the building's old ventilation system, but then the whispers became clearer. They seemed to move from exhibit to exhibit, as if the artwork itself was having a conversation. The abstract paintings appeared to ripple with untold stories, and the sculptures seemed to shift ever so slightly in the fading light. You see, museums aren't just collections of objects. They're vessels of human experience, emotion, and memory. Each piece holds countless stories, the artist's vision, the subject's lives, the countless visitors who've stood where you're standing, contemplating the same work through different eyes. That evening taught me something profound about art and spaces like these. Sometimes we need to stop, be still, and really listen. The whispers in the exhibit aren't just echoes or imagination. They're the collective murmur of humanity's creative spirit, speaking across time through brushstrokes, carved stone, and carefully curated spaces. Next time you're in a museum, try staying until just before closing. Find a quiet corner, close your eyes, and just listen. You might hear them too, the whispers in the exhibit, telling stories that can only be heard when the world grows quiet and the art comes alive in the gathering dusk. Remember, every piece of art is a conversation waiting to happen, a whisper eager to be heard by those willing to listen. Sometimes the most profound experiences come not from what we see, but from what we hear in the silence between moments.